Good morning, class. Myself, Mrs. Monica Parit. Welcome to Science class, Standard 7, Chapter number 4, Nutrition in Living Organism. Today, we are going to start a new topic, that is nutrition in animal. In this, we are going to learn what is the need of nutrition, what is the mode of ingestion of food, and what's the use of it to the body. See, the nutrition is necessary for the various activity which we perform. And from where do we get this nutrition? From the food which we consume. Food contains the carbohydrate and proteins which are needed for the growth purpose, for repairing our tissues and providing energy to us. But the food which we'll consume will not be in the format which can be occupied by the body, or it cannot be easily mixed with the blood. So the food that we consume does not directly mix with the blood as it is. It need to convert to the soluble format that can be easily mixed with the blood, because the food is in the complex format that should be break down and converted to the simple soluble format which will be mixed with the blood. The nutrition in animal involves various steps from the ingestion to the egestion. These are the 5 steps of nutrition from the ingestion to the egestion. Now we are going to see this all 5 steps in detail. First is ingestion. Ingestion step is nothing but food will be taken into the body. There is a different ingestion method for the different animals that we are going to learn in a further point. For the human, the ingestion body part is the mouth. From the mouth, we will consume the food and it will be taken into the body. Second step is digestion. In the digestion process, the food is converted into simple soluble form by the different enzymes. Third step is absorption. In this process, transfer of soluble form to the blood is done. That in digestion, the food is converted to the soluble form, and that soluble food will be transferred to the blood. Fourth step we have as assimilation. Assimilation is nothing but utilization. That is, utilization means using. Utilization of absorbed food by the cells and tissues for the energy production, growth and repair. In assimilation, that food which is converted to the simple soluble format and given to the blood will be used by the cells and tissues present in the blood, and it will give us energy. It will provide the energy production, and which will help us for the growth and repair the damaged tissues as well. Fifth step is egestion. Egestion is nothing but the last step which will remove the undigested food. So egestion is removal of waste product and undigested food from the body. These steps are important from your exam point of view as well. Also, it's the one question from your exercise. Question number 3rd. Explain the process of one. Question number 3rd. D. Explain the various steps of nutrition in animal. In this, you have to write these 5 steps with their explanation. On a page number 31, you have one chart which is given the animal name, and you have to write the type or a name of food which they will have and the Method of ingestion. Method of ingestion for the different animals are different. Some animals are swallowing their food, some will chew the food and retain it again back for the second time chewing, like a cow. Some will sucking the food from the host animal, like a mosquito we can take. Scraping is the same process which is given back the food. Gnawing is the different method of ingestion. Now these two examples we'll talk about cow. The food which cow will have as a grass or the plants. And the method of ingestion is chewing. You might have seen the cow is sitting for an hour and chewing the food for a long time. In first attempt it will chew the food and it is given to the stomach, and later on again it will be bring to the mouth and again it will be chewed back. In the case of frog, the frog will feed themselves on the small insects and they do not have the teeth. So the method of ingestion is swallowing. They will swallow their food. And one more interesting fact about the frog is when they will uh, take any food particle, that is the insect is the food of them, when they will open their mouth and their long sticky tongue will move out of their mouth and it will capture the insect, and when it will swallowing that food their eyes are closed. They using their eyes concentrating for the swallowing of food. Next topic we have as type of nutrition in animal. From that we will see the holozoic nutrition. The meaning of holozoic is the animals are depend on the other animals for their food. They belongs to the holozoic. In this we are going to see the example of amoeba, that is the unicellular animal, and mosquito, butterflies, and what is the method of ingestion among them. For that we will see one video related to the amoeba and then I will explain you this diagram.
Amoeba, we can easily see animals like cow, goat, horse, rabbit. It takes some efforts to see animals like ants, mosquitoes. There are some organisms which we cannot see with only eyes. We need special instrument called microscope to view them. These organisms in amoeba, we can easily see animals like cow, goat, horse, rabbit. It takes some efforts to see animals like ant, mosquitoes. There are some organisms which we cannot see with only eyes. We need special instrument called microscope to view them. These organisms are called microorganisms. Amoeba is a microorganism which have only single cell body. It is found in pond water. It does not have a fixed shape like other organisms. In that sense, it is interesting to know how it obtains its food. Let's understand it. Ingestion. Method of taking food inside the body is called ingestion. Amoeba moves continuously. Whenever it senses the food particle, it spreads finger-like structures around the particle. These structures are called pseudopodia. These are the false feet of amoeba. Amoeba encircles the pseudopodia around food particle and takes it inside its body. We say that amoeba engulfs the food. It results in formation of food vacuole which contain food particles. Digestion. The cell contains jelly-like liquid called cytoplasm. From cytoplasm, digestive enzymes are secreted in the food vacuole. These enzymes act on the food particle and convert them into simpler substances. Absorption. The simpler substances get diffused into the cytoplasm. This is called absorption. The undigested waste remain in the food vacuole. Assimilation. The food entering in cytoplasm is used for energy, growth, maintenance, and multiplication. This is called assimilation. Excess food is stored as glycogen and fats. Egestion. The undigested waste is taken near the cell membrane and then thrown outside the cell body by rupturing, that is, cutting the membrane. This is called egestion. Visit learnfatafit.com for more such interesting.
You have seen how all the steps of nutrition occur within their unicellular body. The amoeba is a unicellular organism.